Welcome to the 30-day abundance challenge, day 18, spiritual lack. Here is Aditya Novotny, and we are going to do an induction with hypnotic music to start this session. Spiritual lack, part of the second cycle of the abundance challenge, overcoming scarcity. In the abundance equation, we find ourselves in the second line, in the second field, spiritual abundance, and the lack side of it being spiritual lack, which we are going to explore now. What is spiritual lack? What does it do to us? And how does it fit in with all other forms of lack? Being cut off from your source, the divine source, the source of all existence, leads to a massive deficiency situation. You feel empty, alone, you're lacking energy, possibly even depressed or of a somber mood. At times you might be confused, restless, and joyless, and without motivation. You have no way, you see no task, no purpose for yourself if you're cut off from your source. Even with other people, you do not find fulfillment. That's what people usually do when they're cut off from their inner source, higher source in Mother Earth. Then we look to complement ourselves or fulfill ourselves, so make ourselves complete with the help of others, bringing other human beings in our life. However, as we are only connecting to the outer beings, to the outer personalities and not to the real within them, their source that is inside each being, even that does not give us permanent fulfillment, as you can see in all relationships between humans. If the relationship does not go deep enough, if the relationship is not rooted in the source, then the relationship might be a bumpy ride and might end sooner or later. So even these others you try to fill your inner void with, they are like you, shadows of their true selves, lost wanderers, hopeless, having run astray from their path. If they are in spiritual lack, they also don't have that connection to source deep inside, high above, in the heart of Mother Earth, and source inside all other beings. This state has been known for millennia, and it has been called by various names: ignorance, oblivion, Maya, illusion, in various spiritual traditions. A person in this situation has forgotten who he or she really is, what her or his goal is, what the soul mission of that person is. And then such a person, cut off from the source, begins to orientate only outwardly through the ego, through the surface personality, and like everyone else, becomes a lost lone warrior. Fundamentally, spiritual lack brings with it 5 lacks: the lack of peace, the lack of love, the lack of light, the lack of power, and the lack of bliss. When we are cut off from source, when we are in spiritual lack, we are lacking peace. We are restless. We have an uneasiness inside us. We don't have the real calm. We don't have silence inside us. Also, we are lacking love. The only way to experiencing love is through the connecting with the surface selves of others who also cut off from source. For a certain time, the love comes, but it's a pale shadow of the real divine love that we find when we are connected to our own source and when we are connected to the source in others. We are lacking light, we are lacking luminosity in our consciousness. We do not have luminous thoughts, illumining thoughts. We are just in the realm of logic, in material thought. We do not have insight. We do not see the light behind all existence. In the state of spiritual lack, also we are lacking power, true power, that sustains itself and that always nourishes itself. We are running often empty. And again, we try by connecting to others that they might recharge us. And finally, we are lacking bliss, the bliss of existence, that which is the Creator's bliss, that which every creation, every creature carries deep within itself. So spiritual lack brings us all these forms of lack. Now, what is the way back? The way back lies in first awakening the inner mounting flame of aspiration inside your heart, for reconnecting with the divine, with source high above, deep inside, below in the heart of Mother Earth, and also source inside other beings. Secondly, through the study of sacred scriptures and spiritual books that teach us about living in conscious connection with Source. Thirdly, through the establishment of a spiritual discipline of daily meditation, concentration, prayer, light exercises, consciousness exercises, energy exercises, breathing exercises. Fourth, through the chanting or singing or playing of mantras, chants, and spiritual songs. And fifth, through conscious dedication of the body, of our actions, through movement meditations such as Hatha Yoga or Tai Chi or Qigong, as well as dedicated work, dedicated service, disinterested service. We are not doing the service, the work for our ego's purposes. We are doing the work, the karma yoga, for the benefit of the divine inside all. So we have a fivefold lack of peace, lack of love, lack of light, lack of power, and lack of bliss. And we have a fivefold path back: the inner flame, the study of scriptures, of wisdom, the establishment of a spiritual discipline, chanting, singing, or also listening to spiritual music, and meditation in the body, meditation in action through movement meditation on the one hand, and through dedicated work through karma yoga on the other hand. After this assessment of what spiritual lack is, let us not wait, but immediately connect ourselves to Source again by doing presence breathing. As you may have noticed, presence breathing is a wonderful way to get connected, to feel the peace, to feel the gentle energy, and also to feel that joy of life. So take your abundance bottle and exhale fully, make yourselves empty. And now you inhale I, exhale M, inhale here, exhale and now, inhale Creator, exhale of my abundance, inhale I, exhale M, inhale here, exhale and now, inhale Creator, exhale of my abundance. I am here and now, Creator of my abundance. I am here and now, Creator of my abundance. I am here and now, Creator of my abundance. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And you're doing this with aromatic breathing from the abundance bottle. As you now know, you're building your neuroplasticity by doing smell work, smell training. But at the same time, this connects you deeply with Source. I am here and now, Creator of abundance. I am here and now, Creator of abundance. I am here and now, Creator of abundance. I am here and now, Creator of my abundance. So this calm that you feel, this silence that you feel, that is part of the divine peace. The consciousness that you have is part of divine light and luminosity. The gentle energy that you feel is divine, part of divine power. Right away with presence breathing, you regain access to 3 of the 5 forms of spiritual abundance that we have when we are connected. Even divine love and divine bliss become possible and accessible through presence breathing. This is why I recommend you always do it first thing in the morning. And now, of course, our forebears, our ancestors, how spiritual were they? How connected were they to Source? Or how lost were they? How disconnected were they? Well, each being is divine. Each creature has been created by the divine Source. It's just a matter of how connected or how disconnected each being is. So we are doing our regular ritual 1A with 3 wise men in order to channel and to connect to our lineage and to feel into it, to feel how much spirituality is there, how much presence is there, how much connection is there. You are still in the rhythm of presence breathing, so this is an excellent opportunity. Just continue now with this rhythm of inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, with 3 wise men. And apply 3 wise men to the regular spots. For spirituality, these regular spots are spot on. They are all you need to activate spiritual connection and, of course, to activate connection with your forebears and your ancestors. You're applying 3 wise men on your crown, on your forehead, on your larynx and your neck, on your heart center, on your hands and on your feet. And now let us feel the connection from high above and far behind, the connection with our forefathers, connection with our ancestors. Feel how they go all the way back to the ancient ones that were directly connected to Source. Feel how you have hundreds and thousands of generations standing behind you, strengthening your back. Some of them were very spiritually connected. Some of them were covered, were cut off. And you are channeling the whole ancestral lineage. You feel the wealth of spirituality that you are connected with. And at the same time you feel the lack of spirituality that some in your ancestral lineage experienced. You feel the emptiness and you feel the fullness. You feel the desperation and you feel the fulfillment. It's all there, and you're connected both to lack and to abundance. It is up to you what you are channeling. It's up to you what you're focusing on. It's up to you what you are actualizing in your present day life. And in order to harmonize these contrasting experiences of lack and fulfillment, of emptiness and abundance, we are using harmony, the oil blend harmony, which you apply on the 7 chakras, starting from your root center at the perineum, your sacral plexus, your solar plexus, your heart center, your larynx, your neck, your forehead, and your crown. And you feel how this stream of harmony, consciousness stream and energy stream of harmony, flows up from your source through all your chakras, all your planes of consciousness, and goes through your crown to connect high up to the highest source. At the same time, you feel how the harmony stream interpenetrates the ancestral stream, and how all these memories, all these informations, all these energies from your ancestors and forebears are becoming harmonized in a perfect way. That's right. You are becoming harmonized in a perfect way. And you feel that harmonious upward stream of consciousness from your root to high above your head. You continue using release. All those less fulfilling, less abundant energies and informations from your ancestors, from your forebears, you are now remedying with using release. Again, you are applying release to the 7 chakras, starting from the base, from your perineum, your sacral plexus, your solar plexus, your heart, larynx and neck, your forehead, and your crown. And you're also enjoying now this upward stream with the quality of releasing and liberating all experiences of lack, spiritual lack, spiritual desperation, spiritual isolation. They are all being released, pulled up, and carried beyond your crown back into the source. As lack passes and is pulled up beyond your head, more and more abundance fulfills you. Spiritual abundance, conscious connectedness, peace, love, light, power, and bliss. Very well done. This is how you harmonize and liberate yourself and your ancestral lineage by liberating yourself, releasing all these unlucky informations and energies. You are liberating those who came before you. They were cheering for you before you even existed. They always wanted the best for you, for all their descendants. And now it is you who are last in line at this point, or maybe you have already your own descendants who are making this transformation and liberation from lack into abundance. Congratulations. Let us to ritual 1B. Again, you can choose Trauma Life or Sarah. In my experience, Sarah is the more spiritually orientated oil blend. Trauma Life is more for the worldly experiences. However, pick your own oil blend for the neurogenic tremors. And you're applying Sarah or Trauma Life on your feet. TRE, we always start with the feet. On your heart, your throat, your hands, of course, your neck, your forehead, and your crown. Now put the soles of your feet together and take the first position of neurogenic tremors. Your knees are skipping outwards. You're slowly pulling them together again. Slowly moving them outwards. And then slowly, very slowly, pulling them together again. Your buttocks, your back, your shoulders, your head are lying gently on the floor or the mattress. And in this first period of neurogenic tremors, you feel how the trembling starts to come from the inside in your legs, possibly your feet, all the way up to the pelvic area. You are breathing as you are breathing in presence breathing. And you're letting the shaking that comes from your central nerve system and from deep inside your cells. You let that shaking, that trembling come naturally. Move into the second phase of TRE. Your feet are now planted flat on the floor or mattress. Your legs are parallel, your knees up. Your buttocks, back, shoulders and head are lying gently on the floor or mattress. And you are allowing the trembling also happen in this second phase of TRE. Letting go the tremors resonating in your cellular consciousness, in your cellular memory. All things lack are being liberated, are being released. All limiting informations and energies. move into the third phase of TRE, trauma and tension releasing exercises, and you are lifting up slightly your buttocks higher and higher. After a while, let the buttocks sink down again. Your feet and knees are still in the same position, feet flat on the floor, legs parallel, knees up. But your lower body, your buttocks are slightly lifting up and slowly sinking down again, as to bring the tremors also in your lower body. Tremors start also in your torso. Just let them be, let them do their work. Let them occur naturally and free you and purify you. Finally, you can move into phase 4 and also lift up now your back, which means that only your feet, your shoulders, neck and head are still touching the floor. This is slightly acrobatic, and you're moving up your torso very slowly. Torso sink again till your back touches the floor, and then you're moving your back up again, lifting it slightly and ever so slowly till also in your upper body the tremors start occurring. Experiencing these neurogenic tremors in your legs, your pelvic region, and your whole torso up to the shoulders. Even in the shoulders now, natural tremors start to occur. It goes all the way to your arms and hands and fingers, but also liberatingly up to your neck, throughout your throat region, your jaw muscles become totally soft and surprisingly start trembling slightly, as well as your other facial muscles that loosen up totally Very well. Remember to do these TRE exercises twice a day, once during the day and once in the evening when you are already in bed, just before going to sleep. Will be a tremendous release for you, casting off programs of lack, informations and energies of lack that are in each cell. You can do this with Trauma Life or with Sarah oil blends. And we are moving into Ritual 2, Abundance. This oil blend that has been created to increase the frequency of the magnetic energy field that surrounds us, and that means also spiritual energy can be attracted magnetically if we use Abundance oil blend. So for that purpose, in Ritual 2, you take Abundance oil blend, 2 or 3 drops. You apply on the crown first, on your forehead, your neck and larynx, your heart center in the middle of the chest, your solar plexus, your sacral plexus, your perineum and tailbone, as well as your hands and your feet, in order to have the oil blend and the energies of abundance flowing down on you from your crown to your feet. To increase and enhance the experience, please take Abundance oil blend, the bottle, and start aromatic breathing. And feel now how a flow of spirituality, golden spiritual energy is coming down on you, through your crown, through your third eye, through your neck and your larynx, flooding your heart, fulfilling your heart, going into solar plexus, sacral plexus, and your root, perineum and tailbone. Feel also in your hands this golden, vibrating, spiritual abundance energy flowing from up on high, your crown, your third eye, your neck, your larynx, into your shoulders, arms, and hands, into your hand chakras. And then finally, let this golden spiritual energy, full of goodness, of fulfillment and nourishment, fill you with its golden abundance. All spiritual lack, all spiritual deprivation disappears as this golden flow of abundance reconnects you to your source. peace, the love, the light, the power, and the bliss. Excellent. Let's go for ritual 3. Here we are again looking at the side of lack. What does it benefit the world if I'm lacking spirituality? What does it benefit the world if I'm lacking spiritually? What does it benefit the world if I am lacking spiritually? What does it benefit the people around me if I am spiritually lacking? What does it benefit the people around me if I am spiritually lacking? What does it benefit the people around me if I am spiritually lacking? What does it benefit me if I am spiritually lacking? What does it benefit me if I am spiritually lacking? What does it benefit me if I am spiritually lacking? What does it benefit the world if I am spiritually lacking? What does it benefit the people around me if I am spiritually lacking? What does it benefit me if I am spiritually lacking? Ritual 4. Here again, the positive. Ritual 2 and ritual 4, we are always focusing on the abundance side. I receive spiritual fullness. I keep and harbor spiritual fullness. I increase and spread spiritual fullness. I receive spiritual fullness. I keep and harbor spiritual fullness. I increase and distribute spiritual fullness. I receive spiritual fullness. I keep and harbor spiritual fullness. I increase and distribute spiritual fullness. I receive spiritual abundance. I keep and treasure spiritual abundance. I increase and distribute spiritual abundance. I receive spiritual abundance. I keep and treasure spiritual abundance. I distribute and increase spiritual abundance. I receive spiritual abundance. I keep and treasure spiritual abundance. I distribute and increase spiritual abundance. I receive spiritual wealth. I keep spiritual wealth. I increase spiritual wealth. As always with ritual 4, let it sink in. This is a very powerful combined exercise that goes to the cerebellum because of the movements, even to the stem brain, but also through the scent of abundance that you still have on you, to the limbic system, and to your neocortex, which is being programmed by the messages that you are uttering and that enhance your electricity in your neocortex. Ritual 5. Why is it so easy for me to be spiritually abundant and to be spiritually fulfilled? Why is it so easy for me to be spiritually abundant, to be spiritually fulfilled? Why is it so easy for me to be spiritually abundant, to be spiritually fulfilled? Why is it so easy for me to be spiritually abundant, to be spiritually fulfilled? Why is it so easy for me to be spiritually abundant, to be spiritually fulfilled? Why is it so easy for me to be spiritually abundant, to be spiritually fulfilled? Why is it so easy for me to be spiritually abundant, to be spiritually fulfilled? Very well done. We conclude this session, day 18 of the 30 days, where we are focusing on overcoming spiritual lack with your abundance goal setting. What is your abundance goal setting for your spirituality, your spiritual abundance? What is the result you're looking for? Your spiritual result, your spiritual goal. Have the knowing that you have already achieved it. Insist on it, demand it. Spiritual fulfillment is your birthright. Set targeted actions. Let the inner mounting flame in your heart burn brightly. Study spiritual scriptures. Do breathing, concentration, energetic, light exercises. Do prayer. Also do singing or chanting, and do movement meditations or dedicated service karma yoga. These are the 5 forms of targeted actions for you to achieve your spiritual purpose, to achieve your spiritual goal. And then just open yourself and receive.